Welcome back to another episode of Look What Just Found. Yesterday, we did a quarter video, and I guess it's kind of interesting for me. This is episode 58. Yesterday's quarter video, the last one we did, was episode 57, and it was pretty good. It was pretty long. I did 5 rolls of quarters. And we found the extra claw. I mean, spoiler alert, you're supposed to be watching all the videos. And found the extra claw. We found that looked like a repunched P. I think it was the first quarter that we took out, had like a repunched P. So other denominations can be fun, interesting, and all that jazz. With that said, first of all, 5 rolls of quarters is $50, right? $50 in pennies is two boxes of pennies. 2 boxes of pennies even at 3 rolls, which sometimes I do 2, sometimes I do 3, but let's call it 3 rolls. It looks like there's 2 stuck together there in the back. Looks like, see this? I see wheats already. These are good. So how many is that? That's 50. That's 100. $50 would be 100 rolls. 90 rolls would take at 3 rolls a day. Would take 3 months, right? 3 rolls. No. I'm sorry. Would take 1 month, because 3 rolls a day, 10 rolls would be 10 rolls would be 30. 10 days would be 30 rolls. And then 30 days would be 90 rolls. So just about, let's call it a month. So, I mean, if you're looking at that, right, I mean, it's just crazy how finances have ruled the world, the Lord rules our soul, but finances rule the earth. 97, double ear. A lot, my understanding, I didn't take out the scale. I'll weigh that one just for clicks and giggles. 2.5. Is that 2.5? 2.48. Got my cafe. I did my hair this morning. Yep. Jess has to do his hair. So a lot of the coins, the newer ones. Let me see. Can I move this up a little? Just a drop. So I can lean. Oh, this is a beauty. Is this a copper? Oh wow. We'll put this into the AU. It's funny because it's copper, but it has those that's it must be like something else, because it looks like the see this come out. Maybe it'll come out. Because it looks like the clads when the zinc starts showing through. So I'll put that one down here as an AU. 83. I don't weigh all the 83s. But I figure we start this one off. 257 on the right foot. No, you see? Something different about that when they get dark like that. That's different than the annealing. $94. Yeah, I don't mind throwing a quarter video in here and there. I don't have a problem with that. But it's definitely a little bit out of my comfort zone. So that's which I think is good to do that on occasion, or maybe even more than on occasion, on a regular basis. These all have some pretty colors, don't they? $257. Not many coppers, mostly zinc. I would say I would have thought that maybe this was a searched roll. The other people get pennies from banks too, you know, and they do their own. It's 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 pretty common. I'm gonna actually put this into the find pile. But I don't think. What do you think? Do you think somebody who's penny roll searching is gonna put coppers back in and submit it back to the bank? I don't think so. I mean, it would be like throwing money out the window, right? Because they're worth 2 point something cents each copper. So, I mean, that would be a pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? 2015 double die on the obverse. Okay, I was like, where is my loop? Not extravagant. It's like, oh no, I just want, you know, I'm just looking for a certain type of penny. Or just wheat cents. Everything else goes back. All right, just do it for video content. That would be pretty pretty wild. Well, I guess if you have no you really don't care about it, I guess that would be fine. You know, like you're really on this one mission to find only, right? If you're really just going to look for, let's say, errors, you know, like errors that you know, because, you know, you're really, really have a really great knowledge of, what a beauty, of errors. That's at least fine. So you know exactly what you're looking for, and if you find this is a, so I believe this is a zinc 82 large date. Yeah, 2.5. And right, because if you find one really good, error, right? Let's say it's worth $10. Just throw a number out there, right? Because I'm selling pennies for $1 on the eBay store that you can click below and help support the channel. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. Figure I plug that in. And you know, they're like whatever, $2, $3 pennies. I put them up for $1. Everybody's happy. This would be the copper version of the one we just found. Yep, 305. So you're looking for the $10 penny, right? 10, 50, $1,000 penny, whatever, you know, something you don't care about $1 pennies, $2 pennies, 50 cents pennies, copper pennies. Yeah, I see that. You don't care about a copper penny that's worth 2.5 cents. Like I'm not wasting my time with that. I don't, you know. I have to clean it off. It looks like it has dirt there, you know. Because I'm either gonna clean it off or I'm throwing it back into the penny roll, you know. So that's the option. So you know, don't clean your pennies. You have to clean pennies sometimes. If they're dirty, you have to clean them. I mean, cleaning is really a process which destroys the value, right? So to me, this isn't clean. This is more, what do they call it when you something's going on with this D. Oh, conserving. I don't know. I would have a problem, you know. To me, yeah. Is this a repunch? I can't tell. Really, I can't. I couldn't say this is a repunch definitively. You know, could I take a close up and it has some damage around it and say, oh, that, you know, I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like to do that. You know. I mean, it's one thing to know that there's an error there, but not be able to like identify it correctly and say, oh, it could be this or it could be that. But you know, something's going on. You know, I'm a little better with that. I think those are just light letters. Could be a little bit of a grease strike on it, you know, because the top part is so um, stands out, you know. I didn't keep it. You got a boo boo? You got a boo? Okay. All right. Now I saw that in the front, and I was like, whatever. But the front and back, that's weird. These are nice. So, but I think for the most part, that's a beauty. Thank you. I think for the most part, though, the average person is going to is going to keep the coppers, is going to keep the wheat cents, you know. The average person who's going, because it doesn't take any extra effort, really, you know, very, very minimal. Again, I got another wheat. if you're really eccentric. Oh my boy, that's the word I was looking for before that was escaping me. If you're an eccentric, the person, to me that would be eccentric. I'm not even gonna put this with the fines. It just has a nice color. Well, maybe I could put this with, let me see. Yeah, I could put that with the fines. Sure, why not? Eccentric. That's the word I was looking for. I was saying exotic, elite, but it wasn't the word I was thinking of. Eccentric. Nah, I don't care about wheat cents. I don't care if it's copper. Wow. I'll look at that. I put this with the AUs. This is super red. I don't know if it's getting picked up on the camera or not. I'll keep that with the AUs. It's a beauty. Eccentric. Reverse doubling. The O. See that on the O? Of? I'll check that out. Yeah. All of them? Oh, wow. Make sure my eyes ain't playing tricks on me. I mean, the crazy thing is, though, you have to. No, it's not all of them. It's not America. I mean, how about United? Yep, the D. Yeah, United States of. They're all doubled. I don't know. Oh, so is cent. Oh, wow. Okay. I guess I'll have to put something here. So this is I mean, like I said, I'm not, I go slower, I think, than a lot of people do. So we have a 1994 reverse double die. Let's see if we can see it on the camera. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you can see it. I'm going to zoom in a bit. I don't know if these are worth anything, though. I mean, it's not crazy doubling. Maybe it is crazy. I don't know. I haven't, I mean, I looked because I got the thing that says to look. But I'm not going to do this on every single zoom in. This would take hours and hours and hours for me to go through these pennies if I did. Which, again, so you want to talk about the two extremes, right? On one hand, I mean, as far as the eccentric person we were talking about before. On one hand, it's a beauty. Yeah, someone who's like, I don't even want wheat cents unless they're, key dates, semi-key dates, a variety. That's it. That's all. I'm not holding on to coppers. Now, I don't know. Again, this is hypothetical because I don't think I know. I don't think I recall. That's a beauty. That's an AU. I think this is the last one for this roll, for roll one. So to me, this is definitely not a searched roll. Shh, shh, shh. I keep doing that. Maybe my teeth are getting loose or something. It's becoming a whistle. Shh, 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 shh. I've never watched a channel where somebody said that, or they implied that the only thing they care about is wow. Wow, man. Oh, I'm gonna weigh this one. It's so beautiful. Like, to me, there's no way. Man, 2.09. Oh, okay. I just know if it need to be teared. There's no way on God's green earth that somebody is going to leave this penny in a roll. This is that is amazing. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. This is why I love pennies. It's one of the reasons I love pennies. It's one of the reasons I love to coin roll hunt through customer submitted penny rolls. Okay, so I got very specific there. I'm not really crazy about the federal ones. I'll do them here and there, and I think it's good for the 97. Hold on. Oh, is that a cut on his head too? Man, I'm slipping. Nah, it's just a big, dirty lump of hair. 2000. And mostly zinc. These are mostly zinc. So I'm pretty sure it's a recent return. But again, so you have the two extremes, right? The coin who is really an imaginary person, right? The coin roll hunter who is, yeah, I hold on to these. Mm-hmm. Who is Amma centric, and the person has this group of, that's a wide AM, that's what they come with, who has this, a very limited set of coins they're looking for, right? Key dates. I don't know, Indian heads. You know what I mean? They're really, really zoomed in on a few pennies, right? Yeah, say for 2013, I don't think they're usually this. Is it a proof? No. Is it a proof like? Yes. It's proof like. It's funny because from yesterday's pennies, we found this one. And I think this one might be more proof like than that one. $2,013. Well, we'll put it. We'll hold on to it. It's good for I'll look at that D. And no. So the eccentric person, this theoretical imaginary Puff the Magic Dragon. Remember that? Man, that was one of the bestest cartoons ever. And was it a cartoon? Puff the Magic Dragon, live by the sea. Something, 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 you and me. And I remember but not the was it the Parent Trap? What was it? The one with Robert De Niro and and the other guy from the museum dude. And he goes to him, "Oh yeah, Puff the Magic Dragon. Yeah, that's about drug addicts." And he's like, "What? What are you talking about?" Yeah, the song. It was made for drug addicts. And oh man, that had to be one of the most hilarious um, skits or scenes in a movie. He played it perfectly. He really did. And the other great flick that came out when I was a kid. I mean, I must have watched this movie. Wow, this one's super, super shiny. I mean, you can see it right. It's another one. It's really another one and another one. That's really. I mean, I'm not holding on to it. The other ones. The first one was really, really shiny-ish. 2002. I want to say. Right. No, so Puff the Magic Dragon was not a cartoon. The dragon was a cartoon, but everything else was a musical. And the bad people in the flick, they were really mean. I think they scared me when I was a kid because they were really mean to the kid, And the other movie was, oh, am I getting them confused? There's Puff the Magic Dragon, and then there was Pete's Dragon. I think I'm getting it confused with Pete's Dragon. If you've never seen Pete's Dragon and you're over 50, then you got to watch it because it was a crazy part of my childhood. That it's Pete's Dragon that I'm thinking of. Pete's Dragon. Puff the Magic. You know what? I can't think of what Puff the Magic Dragon is. I think it's a cartoon. Pete's Dragon was the cartoon imaginary dragon. It wasn't imaginary, that they thought was imaginary, but wasn't. That was. I mean, for the time period for the 70s, that was like forget it. That was like the Star Wars of kid flicks, or the never ending story of the 70s. Never ending story was of the from the 80s. Pete's Dragon was from the 70s. Had to be from the 70s. I remember watching him when I was a little kid. So the more eccentric, the imaginary, like Pete's Dragon, imaginary coin roll hunter would be. Oh no, I'm just looking for key dates, varieties, really wild errors. Everything else, I'm sending coppers back. I'm not even holding on to wheat cents. And so put it like this: that imaginary person. What year is this? 2001. That imaginary person is not. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna. I mean, because really, can you see it? Can you see it from a distance? You're just picking them up and looking at it. Can you see it? Yeah, you can almost see it from a distance. It's pretty. I mean, it's not the most wild doubling. Like you can see that it might even be a little bit in the America. You have to watch out for shadows though. But like that M looks like it has it. Oh yeah, because the O is like the whole thing. Yeah. Oh yeah, pretty crazy. All of them, even though I remember seeing it on the bottom. Is that person going to pick up on those types of penny errors? Only if it's on their radar. It's like maybe they might just go through and just put to the side the dates that they're looking for, and just not even, and that's it. They're just looking for these dates that have these errors, and then after they search through a box of pennies, maybe they'll have, I don't know, I'm gonna make up a number, 20 or 30 of the dates, and now they could put them under a magnifying glass. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's a whole different process. I could understand the thought process behind it. Um, but that's, that's not that's not what I do. And then you might have the other person who they can take one roll, and every single coin they're putting under a microscope, because they know they want to find any, oh, look at that. There's a shadow that, like any very, very specific stuff that they're going to look for. See the lighting when you go like that, but that's not doubling. That's just the lighting. You can tell the difference. So I like to think I fall kind of in between 95 verse. I like to think I fall in between the two extremes. The person who is really super, super specific. I'm gonna look at the V. $97 double ear. Let's look for that. As long as I got it here, right? No. And then the other person who's putting everything under a microscope, which I have the microscope. I don't have the desk space. I don't have the desk space to keep. You have to keep it on your desk. Like Rob finds treasures. You have to. He has it right on his desk. He has a great setup. If I was only doing coin roll hunting, I could transform my my office into 91. That's not into a like a laboratory. For coin roll hunting with every that would be sick, man. That would be crazy. Oh, that's a beauty. I'll put this with the I'm gonna put it with the AUs. Even if it's not AU, it don't matter. It's just so beautiful. I'm not gonna throw this into a regular. Oh. Now, see, to me, those features, let me see the back. Yeah, the back is super duper fine, right? You see all the little details, minute details. And then on the front, so was it? I think Otis said, "Oh yeah, maybe it's a polished die." So that's either this is not not a very good example of a late stage die cap, but either a polished die, which I lazied out. I didn't research what a polish. I mean, I know what you said it is, but like the whole, I need to understand like the whole. When I know it gets polished at a certain point and blah blah blah, but like I didn't read. I need to read up on it a bit. All right, maybe I'll even put this on the bottom here because it's the features are really smooth on the obverse. Yeah, I see that in his head. Right, because it takes me an hour-ish to do 3 rolls, right? So I would have to change up everything to do, to have the microscope, and for every single one of those key varieties to put under the microscope to look for super duper fine doubling. You know, that's what you would have to do, and you have to, and I'd have to do the whole I'll be back. Let me check for these key varieties, and then we jump on the chopper. I'll be back. You know, so like almost like a rusted penny, right? Lamination error or flat error, whatever you want to call it. I'm not keeping it. It's too takes too much explaining. 2003. We're almost on the last roll. So I'm kind of, I guess I'm on track. It's the last penny of the second roll. Beauty. For a regular penny, I'm saying. 2000. Here's the ones that were stuck together, remember? Okay. Kind of gook was keeping them together. Oh, yeah. I said gook like honey or something. Mm-hmm. Piggy. It's like our first misaligned die, right? Put this with the fines. It's a little rotated. A little rotated. You really want to go, when you flip it, you want it to be like this. I put that with the fines. Well, I want it to be like that. Let's put it like this. So hopefully, well, anyway, you know what? It really doesn't matter, right? Because if you like somebody, you like their process, you're going to watch their videos. And that's it. Everybody has a different taste, you know? And look at that. Yeah, I don't know if that's the light playing tricks. Oh, see, it could be like some dirt or something. I'll look at 1990. It's not a key anything or whatever. Oh, yeah. What is that? I mean, it's on the T. It's on all the top of the letters. So it's on none of the bottoms. It's just the top. I think I don't know. I'm gonna hold on to it, obviously, because it's cool. Like, and it could be a something. You know, it's my thing. What I give it the buck test. You ever heard of that before? If not, you heard it here first. I give it the buck test. Is somebody willing to pay a buck for it? That's the question I ask myself. Now, for the copper, it doesn't matter, right? Because I'm not even selling it. If copper goes up to 3 cents or 4 cents, then copper rolls will double. You know what I'm saying? So if each copper roll becomes worth $2, let's say, Well, I don't know what you would do with it because they're too heavy to mail. Well, I'll cross that bridge when I get there. So I give it the buck test. Is this error significant enough that someone's going to say, because it's an error, right? There's something, it's an error, and it's a mint error. Something wrong with how it was punched or aligned, where the top layer, clad layer, or something is a little different, and it gives it the appearance of a doubling, though it's not doubling. It's just right there on the top of the T and the E, those long line ones. You know. And I'm gonna say no. I don't think someone's gonna give me $1 for that. I'd throw it away. Now, this video is way in the future, right? This is episode 58, and it's scheduled to go. I have to go to the dashboard. March 6th, right? So I'm on the 1 video a day thing now, right? I mean, if I got time, I could do more than one, and I don't even have to do one. So I got that far ahead, where if I do one, it's maintaining, right? I'm maintaining my timeline. If I don't do one, then that's fine because I'm so far ahead. It's not a huge deal. If I don't do one for a couple of days, that's fine. Also, 97. Like, I'm good, you know, I'm good. I lost my train of thought. It's gone, man. That's nice. I'll put that with the fines. I have no idea what I was talking about. Something about the future and when. Oh, if there's a mistake, verse. Not a mistake. Yeah, if there's something that I throw out, right? That, like, I put it, it's going into the roll, right? You're seeing this way in the future. So if you say, "Hey, just that penny is worth whatever," you're talking about 10 days. One day it might be 14 days out. Who knows? You know, like a TV show. You know what I'm saying, right? When do you think they film the TV shows that you watch? Or even on YouTube channels now, right? They have those big productions. They take a week or two to do their editing and thumbnails and all that stuff. 1994. What am I looking for? The reverse. No. So that's normal, right? Me, I'm the nut that was doing oh wait, this one. That was doing 2-3 videos a day and putting them out same day, you know? Nobody's doing that. I guess that's why I got all the I'm talking about longs. Right? Shorts. I could put out zinc, large date. I could put out 20 shorts in a day. That's that I could do that in an hour. 20 shorts. 10 shorts is like a half hour for me. Because there's no thumbnails or anything, you know what I'm saying? But you know, so if you're gonna be like, oh, just that penny was worth, but had a good, was worth something. Oh man, I would love to have had. It's in the rolls. The rolls are gone. They're maybe even back at the bank already. I mean, obviously, if it's something ridiculous that I missed, I'll go through the rolls. But you're still talking about days and days later, maybe weeks later. You know, And maybe by the time you see the video, it's even another week later. 2015 P verse. I'll look at it. But if you're a member, then I got another one. Look at that. If you're a member, you can send as soon as I upload, 5 minutes later, you'll get the message that is set. Another 2015. Someone trying to tell me something here? One of these is going to have the Liberty has some weird stuff going on it, but I'm not living in that little thing. Oh wow. That's a beauty. It's a copper? I think it's a copper. Wow. Wowzers. Yeah, that's a copper. Copper large date, Philadelphia. Yeah, 312, man. Wow, what an absolute beauty. So, during today in our, I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. I think, no. I shouldn't say, I take that back. I retract that statement. Not exactly what I mean, but I noticed that Eric left me a message. I'm pretty sure it's about a video that I just uploaded. And that rim is fugazi. You see that? I'm not keeping it, but it's just cool. So when I go through the comments and the yeah, see, the 22s are very shiny. It's just the way they are. In the bonus feature, you're going to see that Eric's leaving me messages on videos I just... Now, you want to know what's crazy? You know what they say, right? Be careful what you wish for. Now, if I wake up in the morning, let's say the Lord blesses me with 100 subscribers, right? The Lord's blessed me with 1 subscriber right now. That's fine. And the Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh away. You know how that goes. So, but let's say there's 100 subscribers, members. Excuse me. I almost got 2,000 subscribers. Members. Okay. Oh my God. That would be a whole nother can of worms right there. Okay, to wake up and 100. Well, that would change things. I'm sorry to say that would change things. That would. But you know what? I don't want to live in the future. I want to live in the present. And right now, 4 or 5, maybe even 10. I probably wouldn't even be able to go over the. I don't know if I probably have to be very selective of the comments because maybe there would be. I don't want to have a 3-hour long video. Right, we're at 50 minutes right now. We're almost done. We're on track. You know what I'm saying? I'll put that with the fines. And I'll do a nice little 10-minute bonus feature with, looking at the comments. It looked like we had quite a few. So we'll see. Let's see. Hopefully all the comments are nice. Hopefully no one's trying to sell me anything. That's not cool, I don't think that's cool. Let's put it like that. You could disagree with that, but I don't think it's cool. And actually, if somebody wanted to sell something, my email was there. Hey, look, I have this, and I would just say no, thank you. Who knows? If it was something crazy, you know, maybe something could be worked out. When I say crazy, I mean something that was like, hey, you know, I got these or whatever. Honestly, I probably wouldn't even do that. Probably now I'm thinking about it, which this should really be, I guess, bonus content. I see that. Oh yeah, what year is this? 1990. That is a nice. Um, I was gonna say chemtrail. um, a nice blistering. I hope I see it later. I'm gonna have to. I have to put it on the sticky and write it down. Blister reverse. That's a pretty cool blistering, or you know, Yeah, it's hard to from a very quick look. Oh, I see that on the Liberty. Wow, you see that? Wow, I see anything else? What year is this? 2021. It looked like a shadow of Liberty above Liberty. Let me see if I'm making that up. All right, I need a sip of coffee. That's the story with that. Come here. Come here. Get over here. Boy, that feels like a heavy zinc. If this only weighs 2.5, no, it doesn't weigh 2.5. It weighs 249. So yes, coffee has not done its job today. Right, but at the moment, any new members, you know, that would be you'd be able to communicate with me and say, "Hey, close AM." No, that's a wide AM. You find this on 98, 99, 2000. That's what a wide AM looks like. When people are putting little arrows and they look like they're still touching each other and they're calling that a wide AM, it's not. You have to be careful with those people. Too many scam artists out there, you know. So yeah, so even if you email me, don't even email me with to buy anything. I'm not buying nothing from nobody. Honestly, you know, if you want to support the channel, you could donate. Hey, I got this roll of pennies, and I'll give you my PO box, and you could send it, and I'll shout you out. Hey, I got this, you know. Why I keep making all these funny noises when I'm talking now. So I'm not buying anything. I just, you know, that's forget it. Doesn't even matter. I'm not doing commerce with any subscribers or anybody. If you want to donate it, you can send me an email, and then I have the documentation that the person said they want to send me something, and I gave them my address. But I'm not buying anything from anybody. So that's that. And another week. I wish I should have left that one for the last one, right? Mojo Magic. But here's the last one. And of course, you could just see that ears like jumping out at you. I think it's just like shadowing. But I'll look at it though. Yeah, it's just the way it's punched or whatever. And we're all good. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Muchas gracias for coming, and let me see. And for staying for almost an hour. I appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next one. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to stop doing this. I kind of think it's funny. Uh, my wife doesn't think it's funny, you know. So we'll see. She her opinion means a lot to me. So we're doing the comments. How many comments we got? Let me refresh this page. Okay, so we have 4 comments from Eric and one from Jill Ginter. See, that's the other thing with, I'm not, I'm doing this kind of, I don't want to say spontaneously, but blind. I'm looking at the comments blind, and if somebody has a name that's inappropriate and I read it, first of all, I would have to cut this part of the video. That would be that, if I say something, so that, and I think that's the person who bought the penny on YouTube to leave me a neutral, was the person who says, "Oh, why did?" I'm pretty sure that's the guy who had a very inappropriate name and then came back with like a new YouTube channel with the same inappropriate name, but with like some numbers at the end. You know what I mean? And I just blocked them again. And then they bought. I think that's who bought the penny off me to leave me the neutral. So I guess that's just part of having a YouTube channel. So I mean, I understand somebody's if they have a popular YouTube channel, they don't want to respond to any comments or nothing like that, and they got their thing going. They're like, I'm not going to deal with none of that jazz. I don't blame them, to be honest with you. This is part of the channel, though, right? So I have a member, and I would like to have more members and to interact with them, and I'm talking too much instead of reading the comments. So, Eric. Let me see. So Eric's making. I think Eric has a thing for quarters. I think so. Eric's channel, Kenai Collectibles. He does videos on quarters. Like, I don't do videos on quarters. I did this one. He sees the die chip. So, and when you click, when I click the when I click the timestamp, it brings you right to the exact location. Look for the crown die chip on his hat. Oh, okay. So he's giving me instructions, which is cool. Okay. And then the other one, he was saying for another quarter, look for the another die, Clash die era. Oh, it's a bucket lister. Okay, thank you. Now, all this isn't private. These aren't private conversations, right? Private conversation, you would have to email me, like, if you don't want it to be public. The only reason no one could read these comments from a member is because it's in the future. But as soon as the video goes public on the day it's scheduled, then everyone will see the comments. So it's not private. You know what I mean? So think about, not you, Eric, but anybody. If you don't want something to be public, you can always go in and edit it, of course. Or I think you can even delete it. But I'm just saying. You say Frederick Douglass looks like Bob Ross, right? Bob Ross. I always called that one the Samuel L. Jackson. Okay. Yeah, you're right. He does look a little like Samuel L. Jackson too. Frederick Douglass. Okay, and then Jill Ginta, 1959 pocket change from the stores. Pocket change from the stores. So, what is she making a comment on? It's on the short. Okay. So I put shorts up, Sometimes I put a lot, usually it's at least 5. Today we found some really nice AUs. Found some nice finds too, to be honest with you. 7 of them. We found a few 82s, wheat cents. I think we found 2 really nice pennies, like AU, but the ones that I'll hold on to. We found what looks like mint damage to me era. Oh, we found that one that might be like a buff die. And then we found the two errors. We found the 1994 reverse doubling, and we found the blister on reverse. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You know, if I'm really feeling, I might do 8 or 9, or I might do all 12. You know, it only takes a minute. So, and that's that. Those are the comments. Now, just as a little extra tidbit, that's not many comments. I'm up kind of late at night, so sometimes I read the comments. So it's really only the comments between, like, let's call it midnight and, you know, the morning, 9 in the morning. You know, so that's pretty good, I guess, for a few hours. But Monday through Friday, the the viewed hours goes down. Now I don't know. So the one thing I'm playing with in my mind is moving. I don't know if I do. Let's say I still do 7 videos a week, scheduling them for. So I schedule all my videos just for Saturday and Sunday. That means there would be no content whatsoever Monday through Friday or Monday through Thursday, and then maybe Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't know, just the weekend. Would I get double or triple the watch hours if I listed, you know, if I did 2 videos on Friday, 2 videos on Saturday, and 2 or 3 videos on Sunday on those really popular time frames? So that's one of the ideas I'm playing with, but I don't know, you know, if I don't know if that makes sense. I'm thinking about it, so I'm just sharing that thought. Okay, thank you for staying. Thank you for if you watched to the end of episode 58. Yeah, episode 58. That was good. I really like the customer submitted coin rolls. The ones that they bring back to the bank. They they're really, these are my favorite. I could do these probably forever and ever and ever. Okay. On that note, I'll see you on the next one.